6 hidden things that may be raising your blood pressure. High blood pressure is notorious for various health issues. If not controlled, it leads to complications like weakened blood vessels, stroke, heart attacks, heart failure, and vascular dementia. However, it usually goes unnoticed until the symptoms get severe. Perhaps for these very reasons, it is often termed as the silent killer. To understand high blood pressure, you must know what blood pressure is. BP is the pressure of blood exerted on the walls of your arteries when it runs through them. Ideally, your BP should be 120/80 mmHg. If you've been having high blood pressure symptoms and are unable to control it despite putting in the effort, you must be wondering what you're doing wrong. But are you aware of unusual factors that may be raising your blood pressure? If not, you need to be mindful of these 6 things you probably didn't know that cause blood pressure problems. 1. Stress. Have you observed your blood pressure shoot up when you're facing a crisis or are under a lot of work or family-related stress? This happens because your body produces a surge of chemicals or hormones when you are under stress. These hormones make your heart beat faster temporarily and consequently raise your blood pressure. Long-term stress may also increase the cortisol levels in the body, which damages the vessels that carry blood. The narrowed vessels also lead to high blood pressure. 2. Antidepressants. While not everyone takes antidepressants, but if you're on antidepressant medication, you are likely to experience raised blood pressure levels. This happens because the chemicals found in these medications work by altering the body's response to brain chemicals. These chemicals may include serotonin, which induces high blood pressure. Like antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications and treatment drugs for other mental health conditions may also upset blood pressure regulation. If you feel any changes in your blood pressure while taking a medication, it is best to consult your doctor about it. 3. Dehydration. Water holds extreme importance. If you've been having high blood pressure lately, you need to keep your water intake sufficient. Hypertension is a common problem with low water intake. When your body cells run out of water, the brain sends signals to the pituitary glands to secrete a chemical, vasopressin. This chemical is responsible for the restriction and narrowing of blood vessels. As vessels narrow up, the blood pressure in them rises, and you develop hypertension symptoms. Therefore, try and drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. 4. Holding urine for too long. Nobody likes to put nature's call on hold, but sometimes we're too busy doing our work that we try to hold in as long as possible. However, don't make this a habit, because it may be making your health go worse. Holding urine for extended periods has shown to increase systolic and diastolic blood pressure. This is the very reason why blood pressure is usually measured after the bladder is empty. Therefore, the next time you feel you need to urinate, visit the loo instead of holding it in. 5. Inadequate sleep. Have you been having high blood pressure lately and can't figure out why? If so, pay attention to your sleeping pattern. During normal sleep, your BP goes down. However, if you don't get at least 7 hours of sleep every day for a long time, you are likely to experience hypertension. When your body doesn't get enough rest, it stays energy deprived and fatigued. Your heart has to work more to meet the body's requirements, and as a result, your blood pressure rises. 6. Drinking coffee and sodas too often. Do you have a habit of enjoying chilled sodas often? Or are you a fan of drinking multiple cups of coffee while working in the office? If you take caffeinated drinks too often, they might be causing blood pressure issues. While the increase in blood pressure may be temporary for healthy people, drinking excessive teas and coffees isn't such a great idea if you have pre-existing hypertension.